News has obtained stunning vision of the moment a pod of killer whales off Port Lincoln stalked, then killed a great white shark.
That's a great white, just in front.
Orcas hunting down and killing sharks is something that's been happening for a very long time. However, it's something that not a lot of people know about. Everyone typically thinks of sharks as the apex predators of the ocean, and we especially think of the great white shark as being the Mac Daddy of ocean predators. However, this isn't always the case, as there are some spots around the world where another animal is the apex predator, and that is the orca. Recently in South Africa, these marine mammals have been hunting and killing great white sharks, so much to the point that they've basically disappeared from the area. Hey guys, it's Raymond here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the battle happening right now between killer whales and great white sharks. A duo of orcas has been killing great white sharks off the Gansbaai coast in South Africa, causing their white shark population to flee the area, creating a big disruption in the ecosystem. Now, this story has been developing all throughout 2022, and I think it's really fascinating. White shark populations have been dwindling in this region for upwards of 5 years now, but it's definitely taken a spike this year. Just a few weeks ago, 8 great whites were found washed up on shores with wounds that indicate an orca attack. We all know that orcas are very smart animals, but sharks are pretty smart as well, and they tend to flee an area when another big ocean predator is near, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Orcas, also known as killer whales, are a member of the dolphin family, and just might be the most intelligent ocean animal. Combine that with their size and speed, and it becomes clear as to why they're able to hunt basically anything they want. Now, one strange thing we see with orca attacks on sharks is that they rarely consume the entire shark as a meal, and sometimes attack just for the sake of attacking. Is it because they feel threatened by the shark? Do they just like messing with them? Or do they view the sharks as a potential food source? For the longest time, we didn't know, but it looks like we might have the answer. All of the white sharks that washed up in South Africa were missing organs like their liver and heart, suggesting that the orcas would tear open the shark to feed on the intestines. It's a little gross to think about, but that's what's happening in South Africa right now. This behavior is pretty consistent with orca attacks we've seen in the past. They like to remove an organ from the shark, most commonly the liver, and they do this with absolute precision, which comes from working in groups. Scientists have suggested that it's the same pod of orcas doing this in South Africa, and that they're the sole cause for the decreased shark populations. Now, there isn't much a shark can do to defend itself from an orca, as they're bigger, smarter, and work together in pods. The location this is happening in used to be a hotspot for white shark diving. Now they're lucky to even see a great white on their expeditions. The battle between orcas and sharks have been going on for millions of years now, but it's pretty rare to see something like this happening. There are videos and evidence of orcas hunting white sharks in the past, but it's never happened repeatedly like it is now. And it's even more crazy to think that it's just one pod of orcas doing this. Now that the shark populations along the South African coast have dwindled, it'll be interesting to see if the orcas go back to other prey items, and even more interesting to see if the sharks return. Like I mentioned earlier, the absence of sharks in this area is already having a pretty bad effect on the environment. For example, they now have to worry about the seal populations getting a little out of control. Sharks are the biggest and baddest animals in a lot of their ocean territories, but overall, the orca has proven itself to be the true apex predator of the ocean. By working together in pods and using their speed and intelligence, these animals are able to take down great white sharks, and in South Africa, it's starting to get out of control. Now, I've been following this story for a while, and I thought it would make it to a pretty cool video. It's so interesting to see how something like a great white shark can be scared away, but that's exactly what's happening in South Africa. Now, I'm definitely going to stay tuned over the next few months to see how this situation progresses. But that is going to wrap up today's video, but before you go, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below what you think, and most importantly, subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss out on awesome videos just like this one. I'm Raymond Tiller, and I'll see you on the next video.